This is a walkthrough of the Practice Access exam. The first step is to open up the practiceaccess.mdb file, which you downloaded. I sent it to you. So we go to whatever folder you downloaded it to. We find practiceaccess.mdb, and we double click on it, and it will open up Microsoft Access, and it will prompt you whether you want to really open the file. You should say yes, and not cancel, but open. It will then open up Access for you. Here we have Access, and one moment, let's not lock this toolbar so we get more of the screen. So here you have Microsoft Access open for you, and you'll see you already have the books table and the products table. And question 1, part A, has you create a new table called employees. It has the following structure. So I would say the easiest way to type this in would be in Design View, because it matches the question, which has a table here, a table talking about the structure of your table. So create table in Design View, and I will just name the fields exactly what we have on that paper. So, for example, Social Security number. The data type is text, and we don't really need a description here. We want to set the required fields to be true, or yes. And we also want to make it into the primary key. We're not able to do it while we're on this field itself and editing things here. Once we go to another cell, so now we can go click on this cell and say primary key. Next up, last name. So we type in last name. It's also a text. It's not a primary key, but it is a required field. So we go here and we change it to required. Yes. Next we have first name. First name. It's text. Is it required? Yes. Then we have date hired. And as you might expect, instead of being text, it's going to be a date/time. And finally we have salary, which is currency. Okay, that's question 1A. And now we're going to save this. When we save it, it's going to prompt us for a name. Right now it says table 1. Once we say save, we'll call it employees, and that's going to give the name to our table. And we say OK. Let's just close this table now. Here you see we have employees. If I wanted to change it, let's say if I made a typo, I could right click and choose rename, and then I could type some kind of new name here. But employees right now is fine. Okay, so that was question A. Question B is to actually enter the data in the table. So you could just double click on this table you created, or else you could open it up and just regular open instead of Design View. This is going to open it up in what's called the datasheet view. And then you just have to enter in the numbers as it's specified there. So 000-000000 is your last name. In this case, I'm going to put my last name, Maxman. Joshua. Date hired is 7/25/1980. And the salary is 87,000. Next, 111 is Liz Adler. Liz. Date hired is 9/25/1982. She makes 85,000. Then we have 22222. Is going to be Jessica Kinzer. is 3/21. Oops, 3/12. Sorry, 3/12/1984. And Jessica makes 68,500. And 333 is going to be Tom Patterson. 1986, and he makes 58,000. Okay, and now we could just close this table, and it will automatically enter in all of that data and save it. As you see, it's all saved. Okay, the next thing that we want to do, question 2, is to create a form. So we're going to use the form wizard and choose the products table to create a form. So here we go to forms. We say create a form by using the wizard, and we want to base it on, instead of the books table, on the products table. And what fields do we want? So the first bullet says select the product ID, product name, and unit price. So that's product ID. Here's product name and unit price. Now we go to next. We want to use the columnar layout. We want to choose the standard style. And we want to call it product list. And then we could either open the form to view or enter information or modify the form's design. We're really done with this question, so it doesn't matter what we do. We'll just say open the form to view the information and say finish. So here is our form now. We could just close this. So here we have this product list form. Question 3 is creating the report. So we can use the report wizard over here. So we can go to reports, create a report by using the wizard. And we want to base it on the books table. It's already selected, so we're fine. We want to select the author, year, list price, and publisher fields. We don't want to choose any grouping levels. We want to sort records by up to 4 fields. So the first fields we want the year in descending order. So year, and you click on this button to change from ascending to descending. And then within identical years, we want the list price in ascending order. So we're fine here. We go next. We want the tabular format and the portrait orientation. We want the bold style. And the title of this report, rather than being books, should be book list. And then we could pre-review the report. That's fine. We'll say finish. Here's our report, and then we could, of course, close it. So here we have a book list. We'll resume in a second with the